Sponsored by Progressive Insurance.
I'm Linda Kenyon. Hamas's top leader, Sinwar, has been killed in Gaza. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu threw an interpreter.
Today, evil has been hit hard, but the task at hand has yet to be completed.
Vice President Harris, speaking in Milwaukee, called Sinwar's death a turning point.
This moment gives us an opportunity to finally end the war in Gaza. And it must end such that Israel is secure.
CBS's Linda Gradstein says Sinwar's death has sparked new hopes for the release of the hostages.
Israel says that DNA tests have determined that one of 3 gunmen killed in a fight in southern Gaza was Hamas leader Yahya Sinwar. There were no hostages in the area at the time. Families of the 101 hostages still being held in Gaza say they hope that Sinwar's killing will lead to a deal for a ceasefire in Gaza and the release of the hostages.
Sinwar was the mastermind of the October 7th attack against Israel, the worst massacre of Jews since the Holocaust. A new report on the assassination attempt against former President Donald Trump calls for a restructuring of the Secret Service. Panel member Janet Natalapano says those events in Butler, Pennsylvania must never happen again.
Without these recommended reforms, we believe another Butler can and will happen again.
The report also concludes the Secret Service has become bureaucratic and complacent. A Texas man is scheduled to be executed tonight, despite claims by a group of Republican lawmakers and the lead detective that Robert Robertson is innocent. CBS's Nikki Batiste reports from the state prison in Huntsville.
He's hoping for a last-minute say by either the U.S. Supreme Court or Texas Governor Greg Abbott, who could issue a 30-day reprieve to keep him alive. And what's really interesting is just last night, Robertson was subpoenaed to testify by a state House committee who's reconsidering the lawfulness of his conviction at a hearing next week.
Robertson was convicted in the 2002 killing of his 2-year-old daughter tied to a diagnosis of shaken baby syndrome. Actress and dancer Mitzi Gaynor has died. You may remember her from this song.
I'm gonna wash that man right out of my hair. I'm gonna wash that man right out of my hair. I'm gonna wash that man
film South Pacific. She also appeared in many other musicals. She was 93. Fans of One Direction singer Liam Payne are gathered outside the Buenos Aires hotel, where he died after falling from a balcony.
I needed to be here to feel this is real.
My heart stopped for a second.
such a loss. One Direction has been a part of me since I was like 8 years old. This is CBS.
Progressive Insurance.
Well, that's today's news. Today's news. I didn't hear any good news, did you? No, I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I'd like to thank you again for coming along with me on these Dash Cam News adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody. It's 70 degrees in Napa, California.